Object. If succeeded, if normal, if failed. Right.
I'm just not going to worry about this. The ambience is good enough.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
No worries.
I was trying to work on like a trail for like the dirt path, like just a path for the the game, like like those lines that you see. I'm just gonna replace it with like a dirt path, trail renderer.
All right.
But I want to make it look smooth. I don't want it to like just be like a collection of lines.
You know, it would be perfect for that would be a spline.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at like
but the Unity doesn't have like great spline stuff, does it?
I tried looking at Unity's spline in the spline package, and I did not know how to use it.
You want to create these splines out of the actual art, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I've been wanting to make a spline that kind of stretches out a texture. Not stretches out, but like tiles it, like vertically.
Here, see if this might.
I didn't want to use like a community made one. I don't want to just download one and just use it. But I couldn't. Maybe I will.
Well, this guy's really good, Code Monkey, so it probably works well. Probably, maybe even better than the Unity one.
Yeah, Unity one with like calling it like what is it, like knots? Like I don't know how that works.
Not. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because like in Unreal, their spline tool is like really easy to use. It's very intuitive, but in Unity, for some reason, they're like really behind on that.
I need to log in to download it.
Oh, crap.
A lot of things is half-baked in Unity and hard to use.
So you need to make that sucks. You need to make an account to download his project. Makes sense, so he can send you those emails.
Yeah, that's why you have a garbage email, I guess, right?
I don't know. Whatever. Depends on how much you care about making the road smooth.
Just trying to like draw it out feels clunky and just like artificial.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like what I did on the audio layer. Which, yeah, if you actually see it, it looks like crap. Yeah. It's like a bunch of capsules.
Like, look at the road right now. You can see it.
Right.
No. Like, the actual road.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't even work with the texture. I had to, like, just make it a black color. Maybe I can use the one from Cat-like Coding.
I mean, on the road, it doesn't look too bad. This one.
No, that's because I used a program to make the map.
Oh, I see.
But it's not really. It was just for like a reference. I mean, I made the map, but I would rather have it in game.
Fantastic, Unity died. Oh yes, obviously. Unity is still dead.
What the fuck,
Man. can't really debug for longer than few seconds because the Unity just hangs.
Unity takes forever to like re-import assets in case something goes wrong.
No, it's just I am debugging, going through the methods and code, and just Unity dies. And I need to kill it.
Is it because you're in play mode? Oh yeah, because yeah. So it's because every time you refocus, it's going to recompile. I think you can turn that off.
No. I mean, it's not that. I'm not changing the code. I'm just debugging and just.
Oh, really?
Whatever result dies.
Interesting. Is bread reactor? Is that what spawns the? No.
Bread
What spawns
Reactor spawns a dialogue for the first time.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. What about where do we spawn the particles for the bread? Like, or where does the bread get destroyed? The projectile.
Either hit something or after a few seconds, if you go to the oh god, there's the scene. Yeah, projectile you can. And here you have two components. One, the on collide, destroy on collide, and you have the callback, which is spawn particle puff effects, right? And the other is in the projectile on destroy whenever you hit something. Here. You want to play a sound?
Oh, projectile on this. Wait, so these do the same.
Yeah, because one it's after.
Oh, this is for the player. Destroy on collide.
For the ducks, no, for the ducks. If it hits the
Oh.
duck and the projectile is after the timer, so after 1 second, the projectile is automatically destroyed. To simulate a range.
Oh, I'll just throw another one of these Fmod event emitters on here. That's an easy way to do it. I'll just do it on destroy. The only thing is it'll get destroyed whether it hits a duck or it hits the ground. But it'd be nice to. I guess I can handle on the duck when it gets destroyed. I'll play a different sound on the duck.
Yeah. Once we fix the issue, because right now it's still in there.
Okay, that should do
I
it.
think I need some sort of format or whatever, because none of the IDEs work with Unity for me. Like none. Maybe Rider was working, but then again, Rider was a little bit too different workflow for me, and it was pissing me off a little bit. But yeah, I guess I will need to say sorry to Rider if the other two will not work.
I definitely prefer using Rider to Visual Studio.
I imagine.
Mostly because it holds my hand for a lot of stuff. Like one of my favorite things is that it, like if I put some code that's using a namespace that I haven't imported, it just like will do it for me.
I mean, Visual Studio can do the same thing.
Well, if you highlight the problem, right?
I mean, yeah, but sometimes those two are too similar.
Yeah, it's just like that sort of thing is. I know you can do it in Visual Studio, but it's more streamlined for Rider. And also, like for Unreal with C++ in Rider, it's so much better. They don't like fully have support for it yet, or like officially, but like in Unreal, you need to type in macros above like certain things that are specific to Unreal Engine, and in Visual Studio, you don't get any suggestions for autocomplete. You just have to like memorize that shit, and that's really annoying. But with Rider, it autocompletes it, which is nice.
For me, Rider does too much. I mean,
Right.
It does too much whenever I'm typing something, and it's so freaking aggressive about styling, and sometimes searching for this one style takes longer than actually doing something. And what angers me the most about the Rider is that in Visual Studio, if the Visual Studio says, okay, this is the default style, you can type Ctrl Z and do the styling, and after the first try, the Visual Studio will not force again the same styling. And in Rider, he doesn't care. He's like a freaking policeman. That's the only one way of doing it. You will not stray from this. So it's not learning, right? So it's not like, okay, you apply the formatting, but for this particular case, I would like to have a different one. No, it's just sorry, bro, no.
Yeah, I think there's some way to do it, but yeah, it's not, that sort of thing is not streamlined. Yeah, like one of the things I haven't figured out how to turn it off yet. One of the things I don't like is when it's like, oh, you should be using a namespace based on your file structure, your folder structure, and a lot of the time I don't agree with that.
I mean, you can, you can disable this in the like sort of right click on the problem. There is don't treat this as a hint or warning or something like that. You can maybe switch this to hint or just disable it. There is that thing.
Right.
And the second thing that kind of pisses me off is how the Rider shows you the windows. So in Visual Studio, for example, if you compile something, it shows you the like an errors, and if you immediately click into the editor, the window disappears. And in Rider, for some reason, even though I have set this that it should auto hide, many times it just switches to always stay open, and it's like constantly switching to stay open, and you need to manually click just shut down. Probably, like you said, it's probably a way to do it. I'll probably have to say sorry to Rider, maybe disable a lot of things that Rider does for me just for the sake of having the good debugging experience, but it's weird. Sometimes, for example, the wishes works, sometimes it does not. Like, for example, right now it freaking works normally. But then again, Unity is not well known for stability, right?
It seems like it's late for some reason. What if I tried... move this?
Yeah, okay, now I get it. I get it now. Makes sense.
same either way. Guess it makes more sense to be on the projectile. Kratos, do you use any GUI for Git stuff, or do you just use Bash?
I use just the GitHub desktop,
Ah,
and I also use source tree.
cool. Just curious.
Are you suggesting that I am more or less the one that hate my life?
Yes.
That hates his life?
Yeah, because you insist on using Bash. I mean, sometimes I need to, but like I don't like doing it. Like sometimes it's just too hard to figure out how to do something with the GUI, but most of the time it's such a better experience than doing like git status to check what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, the good alternative, the one that I also kind of like to use is Git extension. It's like a community program that does a lot of stuff. It's a Windows app, so there is no weird thing like Windows Electron application or whatever the source tree is supposed to be, because source tree is sometimes so heavy. But yeah, I know what you mean. I kinda...
Oh, dang.
It's like, I guess it's a second nature for me at this point. Maybe my biggest pain with most of the apps these days that they are so slow and sluggish.
Would it be okay if I edited the projectile script?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can make a separate component, but
You want to play a sound, right?
no, I'm already doing that with the fmod component, but I want it to be more sophisticated just to be able to, like, what I'm planning to do basically is send out like a sphere cast for like 1 frame or whatever when it is destroying, and then check like what are you hitting the water or not, basically is what I want to check for.
Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead to add this check where we are. So you want to have a different sound depending what is hit.
Yeah, because it's just kind of weird to use the sound I have right now. If you throw it in the water, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, but then again, we need to have a bunch of, I don't know, trigger boxes or something that will say, okay, this is water.
No, it's fine. I can just do that on the game audio sublayer. I just make a water surface and just fill out colliders around the shape of the lake. It'll work.
Oh, in that sense, yeah, cool. Go ahead, add that.
I just need to add a couple things.
Okay, now I know why the question is how to fix this. So it makes sense.
Actually, even better would be if I can. Is all the water, like the lake and the river, is that its own object, or is that baked into the background?
I think that's the question for parties, and I can assume it's.
Is the water, like the lake and the rivers, is that its own object, or is that baked into the background?
It's its own object.
Oh, sick. Where can I find that?
It's under environment.
Oh, lake. I see here. Awesome. Okay, so I can make a copy of this and then use my component on it to say this is a water surface.
No, it's not what I'm supposed to do.
I can take that as a compliment. It looks like it was baked into the map.
Yeah. Did you draw this? Looks good.
Oh, I mean, I just outlined what I already made.
Uh-huh. Let me make sure I'm selecting.
When I
the
saw
right
like an island with like a villa on like an island with a villa on it, I was like, I thought of this, like something like this, and I think it turned out great.
Yeah.
To be fair, in
Whoever
there was micro island, but yeah, it's okay.
Oh, so this I see, because Bella's a singer, then she's got like the dopest house in the neighborhood, and she's got like the mansion on the island.
Exactly. Not the Bella, but her mother. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
I was gonna say, whoever's living on the island in the middle is like the baller of the town. Okay. Hopefully this works. Audio surface collision. I'll say this is priority 2. I'm not actually doing anything with the priority, so that probably won't matter.
For some reason, I can't get this to tile.
Excellent. This is going to work.
Wait. Oh, I just need to use an unlit texture. Okay.
Now I just need some water sounds.
Man. There it is. Fantastic. This is what I want. Now. Oh man. Particle system has too many options.
Circle cast. That's what I need, not sphere cast. Okay.
Um,
Hmm?
Hello, Unity. There's a size over lifetime curve for the particles, but I cannot open it for whatever reason. So
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, there's a weird thing you have to do.
Copy. You need to have copy this and paste the.
You have
curve
to click
somewhere
open
else.
edit. You have to click open editor.
Oh God! Seriously? I mean, it works, but yeah. Then again, it's weird.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay, now how do I close this? No. Here? Wait, no. Particle editor. Here, oh God. This, no, yes, yes. How do I go back now?
You just close the window.
Easier said than done. I guess I need to close the window entirely. Yeah, oh god, it's so weird. Why does Unity have to do everything so weird? Now I have two windows for particles for whatever reason. Okay. Height editor. Oh, okay. It's weird. It's weird. No, no. Yeah, it's cool, I think. Oh, God. now the cat currently is a ninja.
What?
Now I've made the baguette ninja smoke gadgets. The particulars are like half of the screen, so you can do the ninja stuff with the baguettes. Why is this so goddamn big? Feet, start size. What if we do this? No. This was supposed to be this. Hide editor. Oh, more like it, I think.
You have something called Path Creator?
For the path, I have the spline creator, so you can give the points and it will smooth this or creating points for you. You have the open and closed spline. You can just type
I've been trying to
spline.
use that, but like I couldn't like define the lines. Like it kept getting overwritten.
Can you share a screen? I can then maybe help you easier.
Well,
So I can see.
that was like something I was trying to do yesterday, but I can try again. Hold on.
Have a piece of code that you can put somewhere in your code to actually create the spline, but I have no like a path creator per se. Was this something from my code?
I don't know. That's why that's why I'm asking if you have one. Something called it. Because you have like a whole thing.
If you go, yeah, there is a path creator. This is yours something, right? Or
Yeah. Wait. Because something was not working.
path. Min max 3D, global display settings. I mean, I have a piece of code that if you tell this piece of code, here are my points, smooth this line using this many points per curve, it will do it for you. But nothing fancy like in editor. But still you can, for example, generate this once and use it.
It was this, wasn't it?
This is the default. Yeah, spline renderer. Yeah, you can use this.
Yeah, but I would try to use it, and then
But this is the other. Yeah, that's why I'm saying this is the other way around. The
wait.
spline renderer uses the or creates the actual you need to supply the point to the spline renderer, so then it will use the spline. It's
Yeah, but I don't
a
want to do
spline
that.
line renderer. What you can do is go a little bit up, top. You have a points. You can maybe have the points to be serializable, but those serializable points, I don't know, you're doing something different. Okay. Set points, if anything. You want to? I don't know what you're doing right now, so.
Oh, that's right. I had to make a freaking different drawer for this. Or editor.
Easier, I mean, it's serviceable. Easier would be to get the whole list of points, but yeah. I've accidentally typed like a plus sign on the Brackeys jump find the team chat. I just noticed. We need a +1 for whatever reason.
Oh, that is a lot of points.
You can change this to you can change the algorithm to use less points. In the algorithm itself, there is this thing called I don't know what you're doing right now, so
Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to get this to work without having it to be stretched. And it's not even working.
can't you just make the last time for the Everfall I've used the smoke texture, applied the different material more or less, which was like a brown with a brown color, and just manually placed one after the other pieces of road, and no one even noticed. Right? Owen,
Yeah.
remember that?
I didn't know that. I mean, I thought that someone drew that thing. That was just like a default sprite from Unity.
Yeah, I think so. It was a smoke for the sandstorm. He just applied a different color for the sandstorm and just say, yeah, yellow. This is brown now. This is road.
Yeah, the brown one was the road, and the blue one was the lake, and the yellow one was the sand.
Yeah. It was weird.
I mean, it worked fine. Yeah, like you said, nobody noticed. It's just not very efficient because then there were like, hundreds of those things.
It's the same as people say in the computer graphics, right? If it looks good, it's good. That's the only important thing. It doesn't need to be fancy or whatever. It just
This
needs
was
to
only
look good.
told to me now, so I was just trying to get this working. But now that I'm already doing this, I might as well just try to finish it.
So, what I did is proper smoke thingy for the packets. Maybe it's a little bit too small. I don't know. It looks good. It's funny because for a lot of those icons, etc., I've used just emojis. You piece of... Where are you going, duck? Sometimes I feel those ducks are like in Matrix. They are just running away. This baguette is almost touching the duck, and suddenly the duck speeds up. Yeah, but still, I don't know why.
Fucking FBOD code, man.
What's the other alternative, Owen? What you wanna create your own sound engine or the game engine?
No, I don't. No, I just want to complain about this.
It's free then again.
Yep, that's very true. And considering that, it's extremely good. Okay. Will this work now?
It just tries out to or do too many things. I mean the philosophy or like the direction they have for the new iterations is, I guess, a good one. They want to go into more modularity than what the Unreal did. I think maybe, I don't know. So they want to move almost everything into packages, so it's lighter and you can just use whatever you want. That would be good. I mean, from my point of view, I would say to Unity, just give me the raw rendering engine with an API. I can do it myself. Maybe like input and sound, and yeah, YOLO. I can live with it. Especially for 2D, that would be more than enough. What people say when you type collisions to the not working, what they suggest. Oh! Really? Oh, yes? Oh. Do I need to have the rigid body for colliders to detect collisions?
There needs to be a rigid body on at least one of the objects.
Oh.
Yeah, don't ask me why, but I just know that.
That's how it detects collisions.
Now I know why my area triggers use the physics to the overlap. Use. I'm not sure there was a obviously also mentioning if this is a kinematic. This will not work too. Yeah, I guess the gravity 0. Let's just try kinematic, full kinematic contact. What this does. Should the collisions be allowed? Yeah, let's just try this. If the cat will stay with this hand stretched to the side, we should draw some sort of yeah, now it's working. Yeah. We would have to add for like oh god, what's the name? When you broke your when you break your arm, you're put into what?
Cast.
Cast, yeah. I mean, there are two different things because there is one that only stabilizes the hand and it's like a half of cast, and the other one is like a full cast.
A brace.
Brace, yeah, maybe.
Or a sling?
I'm not sure. I only know like the my language equivalent, maybe some from German, but then again, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Need to set 3D attributes. Yeah, see, I've gotten so spoiled by the like wrappers and stuff and extensions that I made for Fmod. And now that I actually have to use like the real Fmod API, it's just a pain in the ass.
You don't know what's happening. And okay, so the collisions are working. You can vanish the ducks. Not really sure why and what we will do with those.
I can't get this to work. It's bugged. It's not working.
I'm telling you, man. Patches of road. It
I guess.
be more than enough. Like a flat texture. You can just use. I think there is a smoke, or you can cut something that is circular, more or less. Or you can use, yeah, something like that.
Is that good?
It's too perfect, I would say.
Oh man.
I think there should be a texture. The texture. Somewhere that I've used for smoke or something that we can use.
You know what? This is I just realized I can do this way easier.
To be honest, I would probably use the tree or something. Yeah, there is that texture. Yeah, I don't know, something not really perfect, but whatever, and just yellow, or use the leaves with a different kind of color. Yeah, that's cool. And when you will be placing it, just rotate it once in a while, more or less. so it's not even one tile after the other. Just rotate it a little bit. Okay, we have 10 hours.
Turning.
What do we want to do with the ducks?
At this point, just throwing bread at them and they get destroyed is fine.
Okay. You just hate ducks. That's it.
It's you give them bread and they have so much pleasure from eating the bread that they just die and go to heaven.
I guess so.
I think it would be better if it was circular.
I mean, if you would add a little bit on the side, then it would be fine. Oh god, let me just grab the texture from the Everfall. Where's the Everfall? Repositories. It was an autumn game jam asset pack graphic, not Blender. Scenes. Game, no. Where the hell is that? Gameplay. Surface, no. Images, oh god. Dirt road. If I save this, is it? Yeah, it's fine. Here, you have the art texture that drove the entire development, like most of the development on the Everfall. We also have a grass texture that is not uniform. We also have a sand. Do you want a sand?
I think it's okay right now.
Oh.
Have you seen, Owen, how big the texture for the main menu for Everfall is?
Nope.
Good god.
It must be, I'm assuming from how you're talking about it, it must be huge.
The 5,000 by 2,800.
I don't know, man. It doesn't sound like it's big enough.
I mean, it's the 10 megabytes JPEG, so that's something, I guess. JPEG
Only 10
is
megabytes
small. Yeah.
for a JPEG? Come on, man. That's nothing. I'm kidding, of course.
That's small.
What was I doing?
I'm gonna make a script that just rotates them randomly.
Oh, dude, I had a script like that on the last game too, on Everfall. It just literally just rotated the grass. But it was for 3D though, so I don't know if it'll work.
Yeah, it was during runtime, right?
And I think it was just on awake or on start. Then it would just like put some random values into the rotation.
Right now, I'm not sure if this makes sense to do
It-
it. It will be faster manually
Yeah.
to write the script.
Yeah, I think so. You could probably write it faster than I could go find it.
I mean, right now he's adding the road, and it will be probably faster rotated even manually. If you use the hotkeys WER, then it's just easier to do it in editor faster.
Okay, I'm done.
With the script or just rotation?
With the script.
Nice.
You've just
Fuck.
wasted 30
Wasted? What are you talking about?
30 seconds of your life.
I feel like I saved like 5 hours. Not really,
Nah.
but like 10 minutes. There you go. It looks all nice.
2 rounds for my taste, but yeah. Let's use the texture I gave you. It should be fine. Maybe it will be. Maybe it will look better. I don't know.
Okay, I'll use it.
I mean, then again, it's serviceable, but it kind of looks weird.
Yeah, I mean, I did just draw a circle.
Oh, you should have made this. It's isn't
God,
this the?
okay, this is really stupid.
This is a sprite, right? Oh god. Dirt patch? No, not this one. This one. Whoa, 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 whoa! Easy there, cowboy. This thing also rotates.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I actually do kind of like this.
Looks better, right?
Yeah, it actually kind of does.
I remember that I've used the. If you don't, if you push and download, you will see the new effects for the poofs, VFX for the baguette. And also you can finally kill the. I mean, the teleport ducks to the heaven, duck heaven. Yeah, and what I was saying, actually, the Everfall. I know if you played with the Everfall, the leaves that you can suck those leaves, the whole leaves.
I could maybe make like some leaves falling.
Full screen. I mean, we can add the full screen particle effect. So for the leaves in the Everfall, I've used the Perlin noise and collision. If the And so I was casting like circles. If there is a tree, then do not cast the or do not place the leaves in there. Yeah, maybe we can use the texture for the leaves too, right? From the
I need to change this. Maybe I'll make it so it just does this instead.
Let's see. When you instantiate something, you can tell it to destroy after a few seconds automatically, right?
Yes, you do the game destroy, and I think you can pass down the how long it should live.
Oh, so the returned game object dot destroy.
No. Game object destroy.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, and then pass in the.
Yep.
Okay. Destroy. This is a really stupid way of coding this, but hopefully it works.
What did this does? Spawns an audio.
Yeah.
This hard-coded 2 seconds. It's like
Yeah. I'm fixing that right now.
no. Let me just say, it's like there is a sleep somewhere in my code. If I remove this, the whole production breaks. There are some programs that have some sleep because you're waiting, for example, for hardware. That's mostly when, and some hardware that has no like feedback whenever it's done. So assuming, usually the 3-4 seconds example when you were testing it worked. So let's assume it's this thing.
Wait, did I remove the bread reactor?
There's a video on YouTube about the source code engine from the Valve and the comments. People read them and they are quite funny. I don't know what this code does, when it does, and how it does. I don't know anything. You can see in the comments that some people were questioning to become a goat keeper or something.
I almost got rid of the bread reactor for some reason. Well, I guess it's gone.
What's gone?
Bread reactor. I had to re-add the graph.
Please work.
I forgot what the text said.
Wait, what?
Wait, Owen, can you go into the player really quick? And then go scroll down to open the graph on the bottom. because I accidentally deleted it.
There's no connection between start.
Okay, thank you.
You got it. Now,
If we wouldn't have the conversations with the anchors, who says what, then I guess it would be easier for us to just use the asset scripts and don't have any collisions.
God damn it.
What's happening, Owen?
I just like cannot get this fucking thing to work.
It disappeared.
Am I?
Boom. And disappeared.
I see. Is it Control Alt P to pause? Yeah. So this should. Huh.
I mean, we need to do something if you kill all the
You know, all the ducks.
some sort of quest or whatever. I mean, we need to do it something. It will be stupid. There is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ducks. At least like a secret quest or whatever.
Just trigger some dialogue that says, "Oh, all the ducks went to heaven." Dude, what? Why can't I get this to work? I like don't understand.
It's one of these days. What do you want to do? Maybe I can help.
Basically, when this destroys. Oh wait, you know what? I mean, it's just not playing the audio. I think it's otherwise working.
No. I mean, on you're using this on destroy, right?
Yeah.
So I guess this.
Yeah, it's working because it says like destroy sound, water. Oh, but that's. It's always returning water. Huh. No, default right there. Okay. Okay, so like the trace is working, but it's just not playing sound. Why is that?
Because I guess you're having this in the on destroy, right? And on destroy is called automatically by the Unity whenever the object is destroyed. But do you create another object?
Yeah, I'm instantiating a new one. That's what you see pop up down there. I'm instantiating this prefab here.
And this should play sound, right?
Yeah. It says object start or object. Maybe I just need to build. No.
Object awake? Maybe do you have awake? Object awake?
No, they don't have that as an option in here. There's enable, disable, and start and start. Yeah, I tried that first and didn't work. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. I have one other thing to make this even dumber.
Because this thing Instantiate object. Okay. Instantiate object. Whatever works, man. Quick and dirty.
If this doesn't fucking work, then I don't understand. I really don't.
Wait, why is our spawn point out of bounds?
Oh my god. How does this not work? I really don't get it.
Maybe the sound is silent?
That's what I'm thinking.
That would be stupid. Even funnier would be if you would have muted all sounds in the game.
No, it says it spawned it. So maybe the issue is that... I just can't hear it for some reason. But how do I just take this off of here? I wonder if that was it. Nope.
Still nothing.
I wonder what the level looks like now. So this is what the map looks like without the placeholder art.
And those ducks and those tiny dots swimming around. Eh, those dots look like sheep in some sort of strategy game. there is no
It
actual.
looks pretty nice for
bridge. Yeah, it's fine, but we don't have no bridge.
yeah, we Pink is working on that right now.
Cool. We need more trees or whatever next to the crazy lady. Or
Crazy lady?
no. The black cat who is standing somewhere in the void. Yeah,
Oh,
here we
there's
need
supposed to be like
something.
a cave here.
And a house or whatever.
I guess I could just put a house. I was like wanting to put like some kind of cave or like,
You can
you know,
put
like Valerie.
you can put the a little bit of trees and hide the green around sphere. Green sphere. I see immediately like the idea about putting a green sphere somewhere on the level.
Oh, I was pressing Control S, not Control D. These trees make it hard to like tell what's part of the game and not.
If the red cube sent you, tell him not be so edgy.
If I put more of these down, maybe it'll be clearer where you can and can't go.
Yeah, the problem is that you start to put trees in the reverse order. So this may look a little bit weird because this should be put, so the further trees should be put first and then, yeah, but
What if I
okay.
do this? Actually, no, I'll keep the height. I'll make it so it's smaller.
You can add, just add the script that varies each tree a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I don't know what you mean by that.
So you added the random rotation. Add the random scale for each tree a little bit. So between 0.8 and 1.0. So each tree will look a little bit different. You can even maybe add a little bit of rotation, like few degrees.
So I might end up making the leaves opaque. I kind of feel bad for Cat.
I mean, then again, it is not like something. If you know what I mean,
I think that's
it's
better.
not the piece of art that took like a lot of time. So he should not be offended by it.
You think that's good enough?
Oh god. I mean, you can try to save this, but I'm not sure if this will look nice or not. Right now, when you have three trunks, they sort of blend in with the semi-translucent tree tops, but now I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's what I thought. It looks bad.
Yeah, I thought I probably overdid it. Maybe 3.
Oh man, I finally got this working. And it was...
What was the problem?
Well, I just changed how I was doing it. I couldn't get it to work the initial ways that I wanted to, but I just simplified it.
Play one shot.
The thing is, yeah, originally I wanted to try to play the same event and then set a parameter with Fmod to say like, oh, whatever surface you get back, use that to decide what sound you're actually going to play, but we're going to use the same event reference from Fmod and then set the parameter on it. But that's kind of complicated because the surface... Anyway, this is working now. Not important. So I just need to... It's just a lot quieter now than it was, so... Okay.
Cool.
Means I can get rid of these stupid things.
My eyes are watching you using the old VFX.
My eyes.
Packet is rotating packet. Oh god.
For some reason, that one doesn't play a sound, like right here. Why? What's going on?
Oh, actually, you know what? I can probably do like a thick one and then a different intensity of leaves.
Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. No, I don't know what it is. What?
The evolution of Owen and his.
Yeah, my god, this is like something that should be so simple.
You're talking to yourself. It's whenever someone says you're talking to yourself, you can always say, "Yeah," because I sometimes like to talk to someone intelligent, right?
Hmm. What the fuck?
I'm gonna make these like smaller. I feel like they should have some variations.
Wow. Random range.
the amount of objects we have in this one scene.
Trust me, it's not that much. Each leaf in Everfall is a one object. And then they are simulated based on the vicinity. So each leaf is calculated against the player. If you are in range, just try to attract to the Sakaru thingy from the main player.
Right, so you have like a grass interaction script?
More or less like the like a vacuum that can
Oh.
suck all the leaves. I think we had at some point the blower, but I think we disabled it in the end.
What?
Oh yes, that's more like it.
Oh, this is why. This is why.
Projectile and the pin. This thing, and also, where is the freaking duck?
Oh wait. You could just throw the bread at the people.
Of course. If you want them to be collidable, then you can add that in also. And also we have like 90 bread. And it's not bread, it's baguette. Le baguette.
Nice.
Die, you little bastard. Can you see that those smart bastards are trying to run away from you? Maybe I need to make them more
Wait.
faster, but then again, it's
I can still hear more
easier.
ducks.
Yeah, or more back.
I got all the ducks, but I can still hear them.
Seriously?
Yeah.
When? Maybe there is one duck somewhere? 5 ducks, I think. Or maybe there's a bug.
This is a really good game, I'd say.
Flea modifier.
Oh, I didn't even realize we didn't have the placeholder art on it right now. Oh, actually we do, never
What?
mind.
For what?
Never mind, I thought we didn't have the placeholder art still on. So how does it look now? I don't know what kind of color we should make this.
What do you mean? This?
Like water?
It's fine, I think.
What if I do this and then change it to blue? Okay. I don't know if that changed much, but it feels better at least.
Placebo.
Let's make some waves. Some texture to the water. Should I just do this? Just make like waves?
Maybe instead of
Like-
waves you can put something below the water to simulate there is a
Like this.
bottom.
There you go. Just have this everywhere in the water. And then have it move around.
Instead of this you can use the scrolling texture.
Scrolling texture.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just two scrolling textures in an opposite direction on X and Y plane and multiply them together before outputting to the color.
I think that's way too complicated for
Using
what
the
time we have.
shader graph, it's not that, but yeah. This should be like a semi-translucent, those waves.
I am not good at drawing.
Here you have some waves, simple ones.
I mean, like just like a cartoon or minimal wave. Wait, maybe I could make a. I'll try it. I feel like it might take too much time, but if it makes it look better, then I think it's worth it. It would be nice if we had some lighting in this game, though.
It would be nice if we had a lot of things, but we don't have that luxury and time. Unfortunately.
Whatever. This is good enough. I give up. I'm gonna take a break.
Oh yeah, I should make a noise map.
You wanna do a noise map?
No, I just need to make some noise. So I can put that into water.
There is a noise node.
Oh right. Okay. I forgot about that.
Mm.
Oh, but it's not like maybe this would work. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, hold on. I gotta be back.
Yep.
Is it safe for me to update the projectile prefab?
I've changed something, so maybe if you can pull the changes, then sure.
Okay, let me just stash this real quick then. I mean, there's no conflict. Hopefully, I just don't overwrite whatever you were doing.
I've changed. What I've changed? Yeah, I've changed this spin speed. Now the packets are even more ridiculous and added some variation, random variation to each spinning bucket. It looks ridiculous now, this spinning bucket. It looks like you were throwing this bucket on the one end, so similar to like a throwing knife.
Is speed 10 and rotation speed 500? That's fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. I'm going to submit this then.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to stop this live stream so I can concentrate for the rest of this. To anyone who was watching, see you later.
You need to multiply.